Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel and to another video. As you can tell by the title, it is my March monthly reset. We made it to March. I'm filming on my bed in my bedroom because the lighting is not great. So here we are in my bedroom because there was just no time to film over the weekend and we had a dog here and it was a bit chaotic and my housemate was around. So anyway, I'm filming today because I wanted to get this video out to you guys as soon as possible. So if you guys are new here, my name is Sasha. I am a 31-year-old living in Melbourne, Australia, and I just got back from living in Canada for 5 years. So a lot of my content is sort of Vancouver based, and I do have vlogs from Vancouver that'll come out, which might not make sense now because I've been living here for a couple of months now. So anyway, enough about that. Let's go into my reflections for the month of February. I'm going to go through reflections, goals for February, how I did, goals for March, my budget and what I spent in the month of February, and maybe I'll throw in some, you know, favorites at the end. We'll see how I'm feeling. Anyway, so let's go on to my reflections. Okay, so I did write them down this month, but I'm not going to put them up on the screen because it just looks a bit clunky and my handwriting's not great. So what are you most proud of? Changing up my routine by getting up early and heading to Pilates twice a week and going for a walk on the other days, which, yeah, basically means that I've changed my routine to getting up earlier, like my housemate. So yeah, she gets up really early for a workout and work, so I just thought, why not get up early, because my work end time just is varied. So yeah, I've been going to Pilates locally to me, and yeah, pushing myself to get up early. And the days that I'm not doing Pilates, I'm going for like a 40-minute walk, maybe 45 minutes. And if I'm really pressed for time, I'll just go for half an hour, but just to get my body moving because I sit down a lot for my work as a receptionist. So yeah, that's been really good, and I've felt really good coming home and not being like, oh, I have to go out and like have a walk. The days that I didn't walk in the morning, I still walked in the afternoon. I just like pushed myself to, because I always feel better after a mental health walk, let me tell you. What challenged you this month? Getting overwhelmed with work. Still feel so new and lost in the job, hard to navigate the workload. Staying back nearly every day and getting frustrated. So that's pretty self-explanatory. I'm still quite new in the role. I got hired, like the end of the year, but then there was a big break. So I feel like I started in January, and yeah, even after finishing February, I still feel so overwhelmed. There's just lots of moving parts to this job. So anyway, that was challenging. What are 3 things that you're grateful for? I did number 1, summer, hot weather, blue skies. We love Melbourne in general, but Melbourne summer is another level. And I know it hasn't really been summer according to the locals. Yes, I'm a local now, but for someone who's living in Canada, the summer was really good for me. Number 2, my friends. I've connected with a lot of old friends this month and just had really special moments. Yeah, just hosting my friends. Like I had Georgia stay with me before she moved to the UK, had Sarah stay with me from Brisbane. I got to host my friend Phoebe for dinner and got to spend a lot of time with her before she's now gone away for a few months. So yeah, just had some nice catch-ups, and yeah, slowly starting to build my network back here in Melbourne. And then number 3, I wrote my flat, like my apartment that I'm in now, and Flo and my housemate, and just really grateful to have this space, and yeah, just feeling like it's more like home now. Something you learned this month. I'm learning I can get lonely a lot, but I'm not alone. I have real friends all over the world that show up when I need them most. I may not get to see them often, but they're there. So pretty self-explanatory. Word of the month. The word for February was sleep. I did not really sleep. I feel like I've rested a little bit on the weekends, although I've been like, oh no, I'm not doing enough on the weekends. I've caught up on the sleep that I missed during the week because I'm still not going to bed early despite my early rise. So I'm still going to bed just before 12 and I'm getting up at like 6. 6:30. So yay. And word for March, I wrote Pilates because I'm doing a challenge and I'm doing a lot of classes this month, and why not? Okay, those are my reflections. Let's get on to my goals and see how I did. Okay, I have my goals next to me on my computer, so that's where I'm looking, but I'm gonna pop them up on the screen next to me. I really hope I'm in focus. I honestly, my eyesight, I can't see this far away in my viewfinder, so here's hoping. Alrighty, so personal. Cooked dinner for a friend at my place. I had dinner with Phoebe and it was amazing. Call a different friend each week. I don't think I specifically made calls. Maybe I did. I was pretty good this month with connecting with mainly people from Vancouver. I had a few like good long chats. Yeah, probably with 4 or 5 friends. So yeah, happy about that, but I didn't tick it off. Host a fun weekend for Sez. Sarah came down to Melbourne, not the weekend that just went, but the weekend before. And yeah, I think we had a really fun time. We ended up going clubbing, which was really random, just kind of happened. Took her out for dinner. We went to Sense of Self, which is like a spa, bath, like a bathing house, like a bath house, spa day in Collingwood, and that was really lovely. What else did we do? Went to the beach, took her to Brighton. Yeah, it was a good time. Made it to the beach for a sunset. I did not. I went to the beach, but it was at the middle of the day. Okay, financial. Keep grocery budget under 400. In this economy, there was no way. That was a really, I don't know, optimistic goal of mine. Shop around for a credit card, debit card that's good for overseas traveling. I got some insight from Sarah when she was down, and I think for the moment I'm just gonna, yeah, put that on the back burner because I don't know when I'm traveling. Health and wellness. Sign up to a Pilates studio, I did that. Close my exercise ring daily, I did that. Aim for 8 I don't know when I'm ever gonna get 8 hours a night, so didn't do that. Limit myself for 2 coffees a day before 2. I did that. Social media was terrible this month, but I feel like I was kind of consistent on TikTok. Like my presence on there is more than Instagram and YouTube. So yeah, those are my February goals. Let's go on to March. Alrighty, personal. Do something special over Easter. I have a long weekend with work and I just like want to go away or do something, go on a hike, do something adventurous, fly somewhere. I kind of want to visit Brodie in Adelaide. I just want to get away for Easter because was never a big deal in Canada, but like Australians love Easter and we always make the most of it. And it's kind of one of the last nice weekends before it kind of gets cooler. Make a vision board. I still haven't done it. I know we're in March, but I was looking at my old phone and my screensaver there is my vision board. And I'm like, why haven't I done one for this year? So I need to sit down and do that. Continue decorating my bedroom. My bedroom, as you can see, is very bare. Like there's not much going on. I need to put my artwork up. I want to get some fairy lights. I just want to do some more with my room. There's so much potential. I want to make it super cozy before the winter because I feel like I'll be in here more. Go for a beach swim. Definitely want to go to the beach again. March is still warm in Melbourne, so definitely want to go for a swim in the bay. Financial. Move 3K into high savings account. I've done the first step, which is download the app for Ubank. So just got to move my money. Do my Canadian taxes. Have to do those. Health and wellness. Complete my Pilates challenge. I'm doing 18 classes in 28 days, so definitely doable. Limit my sugar intake at work. We have treats at work, like little mini chocolates and biscuits everywhere. And when 4 o'clock comes, let me tell you, I want a sweet treat. So I don't usually have sweet cravings, but I think just because they're there and if someone's like offering them around, I tend to grab one, you know, and I don't need some dairy milk every single day, you know? Like, I don't know. I need to limit a little bit because I just feel like a bit yuck after work if I'm eating too much sugar. Aim to be in bed by 10:30. I really want to try. Buy a yoga mat. yeah, sold my yoga mats when I was leaving Canada, and I had a really nice one from Lululemon, and I really want to get a similar one because I like them thick, because my spine, like I'm not a skinny girl, but like my back, like my spine sticks out, and the thought of it, like I have a fatty lump on my spine, so it like juts out a little bit. Anyway, you don't need to know about my fatty lump. Yeah, so I want a thick yoga mat. If you have any tips, pop them in the comments, like of where to get one. Social media, post once a week on TikTok. I could definitely do this. Post 2 reels on Instagram, definitely want to do that. I feel like I could easily do that, but I want to like space it out because I could just smash 2 out in one day, but I'll try and be strategic. Dedicate time to editing vlogs. I really need to do this. I've just dropped the ball on my editing, and it makes me sad because I love YouTube, and I've just been so overwhelmed with moving back from Canada that I've just dropped the ball there. Okay, so that's everything with my goals. Let's move on to how I spent my money in February. Location change again. She's shuffled back, she's got a pillow. The overhead lighting is not it. Again, apologies. It's okay, we've acknowledged it, we're moving forward. So, my spending for the month of February. Let's go through it. So, my income was planned was $4,200 and I made $4,203. So, I spent $2,729, which I thought was really, really good for the month of Feb. I definitely had a really high spend month in January, if you remember that one, because I was moving into my place and I was buying a lot of stuff and a lot of groceries and things like that. So like stocked up everything. So yeah, I definitely feel good about how much I spent and how much I saved. So let's just go through and see where I put my money. Birthdays and gifts, $50 I planned, but I spent $72.28. Emergency fund, this is all the money that that was from my budget, but then I actually saved probably around $1,300 this month from my paycheck, which was really, really great. Rent, we got, some bills. So internet will be $30 every month. Rent is $1,292 for the month, and the electricity bill was $56.29. So that was for January, so pay in Feb. So the electricity bill will vary, but internet will stay the same. Phone, $40. Podcasts, didn't do that this month again. Mikey, didn't spend any money on my Mikey or Uber or petrol. I just got around, you know. I just got lifts from people and I didn't need to top up my Mikey, so that's great. Groceries, $464 for groceries. That's obscene, isn't it? Just for one gal in the city. Coles, I'm sorry, like you suck, honestly. Like everything is so expensive, but there's no greengrocer quite close to me and I don't have a car. So it is tough to lug everything around. So Coles is quite close to me and it's just easy, and it just sucks that it's easy and right there because I'm not looking at markets. I did go to the Gleedle market, Gleedle Street Market in Richmond with Sarah and picked up some tomatoes because I'd already done a shop, so I didn't need anything. Anyway, maybe I'll try and go to a market this month. Restaurants was bang on. Planned 300, spent 296. I took Sarah out for dinner, took Mum out for a souvlaki. Valentine's Day, spent it with Tori, which was lovely. I had a Parma. $50 on, with Liz. And then went to the bridge with Sarah as well. And that was a lot of money to spend out. $70, jeez. And that was just, it was steak and wine. But that's going out for you. Cafe / takeaway, way under. 94, planned for 160. And where did I go there? Just brunch. Brunch really. Liquor store. It's so Canadian to me. Anyway, planned $50. I wanted to make it an every dollar budget. That's why it's 41 cents. I only spent $28. What a bargain. That was $2 bottles of wine. Love that. House supplies, fun money. I don't even know what I put in here. There was 2 random transactions on my ANZ that I did not know what they were at all. So I just put them in there. Really random. That was the bathhouse with Sarah, 75. Got my fan, $17.50. Pilates was $99. Tickets. I bought comedy festival tickets for myself and mum and dad to go. We're gonna see Dave Hughes in April. So excited. Shopping, 0, didn't buy anything. Pet care, had already bought litter and I bought so much it'll last me probably until May at this point. And her cat food from this, like the tin food I get from Coles, and then the special dental food I have enough for a while. So that's why I don't really spend anything on Flow. Drugstore, what did I get? I think it was just some stuff at Chemist Warehouse and that was it. So let's go on to March and see how I budgeted everything. I am expecting money from YouTube because I hadn't set up my bank account. So they were supposed to pay me last month, but I forgot to put my bank details in, so that's fun. Okay, so my income is going to be around $4,300. I've done $50 for birthday gifts again. Emergency fund, I've got about $500, but I'm hoping for $1,500. Rent, utilities, oh I can put that up, sorry, to $30 because of internet, which means I'm gonna take that money, where can I take that out from? Maybe I'll take it from Cafe's Takeaway. So yeah, going down the line, I did, yeah, phone at 40, podcast. I am going to do that this month. Mikey card 40 because I'm going to definitely be using it this weekend at least once or twice. So I need to top up my Mikey. I don't know how much I'll put on it. Uber, taxi, just never know. Put 20 bucks. Petrol, no, don't plan on getting a car this month. Groceries, 500. I mean, you've seen it. You've seen my trajectory. It's not going to get any better. And I like cooking. I cook every night for myself, so I really don't get takeaway for myself. Anyway, restaurants, 300, just based on last month. Cafe's Takeaway, we just said 120. Dan Murphy's, let's just call it $50. Pilates, I've already done this already, but that's for the month with the deal that I did. House supplies, fun money, left at 400. Tickets, 270, because I'm going to the Jonas Brothers again, and I already paid for it, and it was around 200 bucks. So, and I might go to more comedy shows alone because she's a single fun gal looking after herself. Shopping, 50 bucks. Pet care, 40, just left it the same. I need to get the pill again this month and get some more stuff from Chemist Warehouse, probably like shampoo and whatever. So I put 50 bucks. So yeah, that's how I'm gonna spend my money in March. Fingers crossed. And that brings us to the end of the video. I'm trying to think of favorites for the month of Feb, and I honestly just have really like favorite memories. I went and listened to Taylor Swift because I didn't get tickets. I tried in Australia, I tried in Canada, and I tried in the UK, and I didn't succeed anywhere. I don't know how people got it. I don't love that people went multiple times. That's a whole other thing, but personally, would have loved just one night. I would have flown to Sydney, I would have flown back to Canada. Anyway, I didn't get to see T-Swizz, and I love her. I've seen her years ago, but anyway, she's not bitter. But I went with Georgia and we sat outside and got merch and we listened to Taylor Swift together outside the MCG because I live quite close to the city and it wasn't too far, and Georgia was staying with me and she was going the next night, and I don't know, it was just super special to have that. Even though Georgia was going to the concert the next day, she still did that with me. It was really cute. I was loving it. Once in a lifetime, you know. What else was a cute memory? Having Sarah here, getting to host her like back in Melbourne, I was like, oh, like I want to take you out and like show you a good time, like taking her to Brighton. Like she's never been to Brighton Beach before with the beach boxes, and like Queensland has gorgeous beaches, but Melbourne's, I don't know, we just have iconic stuff in Melbourne, you know, like our food is so good, which I'm sure is better than Brisbane. Don't tell Sarah that. She would agree though. But it's just so nice to see her. I hadn't seen her since my 30th, so that was really lovely. And yeah, just having quality time with mum. She came up and spent some time up here in the city. And I'm just, yeah, really getting into my health and fitness again, and meal prepping I've been good at. And yeah, in terms of favorites, and like, I've not really listened to any new music. I'm watching Love is Blind season 6, so if anyone's watching it, feel free to DM me, we can chat about it. I have so many thoughts. Kind of watching Maths, Married at First Sight. If anyone wants to discuss that, I have opinions about that too. But yeah, I don't know. I haven't really listened to any new music. Ariana's album drops soon, so I'll be excited to listen to that. I am a fan of Yes and. Yes, I do think it sounds like Vogue, and yes, I do think it sounds like You Can't Stop the Beat from Hairspray. I probably ruined the song for you now, but anyway, I do love Ari, so I hope her new album's good. But yeah, other than that, I don't really have any other favorites. I'm gonna stop rabbiting on. Thank you for watching if you did make it to the end, and please hit subscribe and give this video a big thumbs up if you did enjoy it. And I'll see you guys in my next video for April. And have a lovely Easter if you celebrate it. It's Labor Day this weekend in Melbourne. Woohoo, go the workers, we get a day off. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.
Forget your feelings, show me you want it. You've been a fan, ain't no more talking. Need you to